Creepshow, the 1982 horror anthology film, directed by George Romero and written by Stephen King, is a loving homage to the EC horror comics of the 1950s. The film is structured as a series of 5 chilling tales, framed by an opening and epilogue involving a young boy and his strict father. The film begins with young Billy being reprimanded by his overbearing father, Stan, for reading a horror comic book called Creepshow. Stan confiscates the comic and throws it in the trash. However, the comic book comes to life, presenting the macabre stories within its pages. The first segment, Father's Day, tells the story of the wealthy Grantham family. 7 years prior, the patriarch, Nathan Grantham, was murdered by his daughter Bedelia for his fortune. Now, on Father's Day, Nathan's rotting corpse rises from the grave, demanding the Father's Day cake he never received. He systematically kills his surviving family members in gruesome ways, seeking his revenge in his cake. In the second tale, The Lonesome Death of Geordie Viril, a dim-witted farmer named Geordie Viril discovers a meteor that crashes on his property. Upon touching it, a strange moss-like vegetation begins to grow rapidly on everything it touches, including Geordie himself. Despite his attempts to remove it, the alien growth consumes him and his surroundings, leading to a tragic and grotesque end. The third story, Something to Tide You Over, features the vengeful millionaire Richard Vickers. Discovering his wife, Becky, is having an affair with Harry Wentworth, Richard lures them both to a secluded beach. He buries them up to their necks in the sand, just above the high tide line, and sets up a video camera to watch them drown. However, the drowned couple returns as waterlogged zombies to exact their own chilling revenge on Richard. The Crate is the fourth segment, set at a university. Professor Henry Wentworth discovers an old dusty crate hidden beneath a staircase for decades. Inside, he finds a ferocious, ape-like creature that brutally kills anyone who opens the crate. Henry's colleague, Dexter Stanley, witnesses the creature's savagery. Henry, tired of his nagging alcoholic wife, Wilma, devises a plan to use the creature to dispose of her, leading to a horrifying confrontation. The final tale, They're Creeping Up on You, centers on Upson Pratt, a ruthless and germophobic businessman living in a sterile, sealed apartment. During a citywide blackout, his apartment becomes infested with an overwhelming swarm of cockroaches. Despite his frantic efforts to escape and kill them, the insects relentlessly torment him, ultimately leading to his demise as they crawl into every orifice of his body. The film concludes with Billy, having been sent to bed, secretly ordering a voodoo doll from an advertisement in his Creepshow comic. He uses the doll to get revenge on his father, Stan, for his earlier punishment, mirroring the macabre justice often found within the comic's pages.